Okay, I'm just recording a quick video on question 5 part 3 because one of you's asked me for some help with this, and I wouldn't be surprised if other people find it a bit tricky too. So I'll just quickly copy the question out. You're given an expression for the acceleration of an object. You're told it moves in a straight line, and you're told this information: when t equals 1, so 1 second in, its displacement is 0 and its velocity is -5. Sorry, that's position rather than displacement, but I don't think we need to worry too much about that with this question. Find an expression for v and for x. So we've got an expression for acceleration. If we want one for velocity, we need to integrate. So I'm going to be integrating 10 minus 6t. Okay, so if we integrate 10, we get 10t. If we integrate 6t, we get 6t squared over 2. And then we're not putting numbers in here, so this is called an indefinite integral. If we were putting numbers in, it's a definite integral. And when you're doing an indefinite, i.e. no numbers, you have to put a mystery plus c on the end. So here we go, we've got an expression for velocity, but we need to figure out what this plus c is. And that's where this information here comes into play. Alright? If you look at this, we've got a value for t, and for that value of t, we've got a value for x, and a value for for velocity, sorry. So we can substitute in this one and this one into here. Alright, and that will help us work out what c is. So I'm replacing v with -5, and I'm replacing all the t's with 1. So I'll just write that out first of all. So here we go. Of course, this 6 and this 2, I should have cancelled those out earlier to be 3. Okay, so -5 equals 10 minus 3 plus c. 10 minus 3 is 7, so c will end up being -12. Okay, so to finish the first part of the question off, we're just going to rewrite our expression for v from here with the c replaced with this -12 that we worked out. So there it is there. That is the first part of the question. And now we've got to do something very similar. We've got to work out an expression for x, okay, which is a bit like distance or displacement. In this case, it's called position. You have to integrate this one again, okay. So to get from v to x, you integrate again. So x is the integral of 10t minus 3t squared minus 12 dt. Okay, let's integrate that. So 10t will become 10t squared over 2. 3t squared will become 3t cubed over 3. And the 12 would become 12t. And then we have to stick an extra plus c on the end. Now, you can see I'm not writing c. Because I've kind of already used the letter c, so I'm going to use d. Okay, it doesn't really matter, but you know. Now then, some of this will cancel. This 3 and this 3 will cancel. This 10 and this 2 will cancel to be 5. Alright, so you can tidy that up, but we still need to suss out what d is. So we have to go back up to these values up here. We know that when t is 1, x is 0. So I'm going to be substituting in t is 1 and x is 0. So here we go. 0 equals 5 lots of 1 squared minus 1 cubed minus 12 lots of 1 plus d. 0 equals 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 minus 12 is -8. So d will end up being 8. Okay, so all I've got to do now is rewrite this more tidily with d as 8. There we are, and hopefully that's the answer in the back, otherwise I'm going to look pretty stupid.